Good day, everyone. I've conducted a short discussion about forensic ballistics. And my name is Reygi Kee and BS Cream 4 from Block A. Oh, ballistics. Uh, my understanding, ballistics is very important to as a police officer because it can use as uh, investigation and it can use as evidence. So ballistics. Uh, From the Greek word "bollen", throw, is the science that deals with the motion, behavior, and effects projectiles, especially bullets, gravity bombs, rockets, or the like. The science or designing hurling projectiles so as to achieve desired performance. So, ballistics daw is gikan sa Greek word nga "bollen" or "throw". Sabot is ilabay and it deals with the motion, behavior of uh, behavior of effects of a projectile. A ballistics body is a body which is free to move, behave, and be modified in appearance, contour, or texture by ambient conditions, substances, or forces, as by the pressure of gases in a gun, by refilling in a barrel, by gravity, by temperature, or by air particles. Firearm ballistics information is used in forensic science separately from ballistics information. Firearm and tool mark examiners involve analyzing firearm, ammunition, and tool mark evidence in order to establish whether a certain firearm or tool used in commission of firearm. Ballistics is subdivided into four, uh, namely internal ballistics, transition ballistics, uh, external ballistics, and terminal ballistics. So first is internal ballistics. Uh, the study of the process originally accelerating projectile, for example, the passage of bullet through the barrel a rifle. So ang internal ballistics is uh, study on how the uh, process originally in a projectile. Uh, so is internal is more focused in on how the firearm process of on how the gun process. Next is transition ballistics, the study of the projectile's behavior when it leaves the barrel. The pressure behind the projectile is equalized. So in transition ballistics, uh, he studies on how the behavior of projectile and on how it lives if pag mubuto na unsay uh, unsay mayang mga move when 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 it leaves the barrel. Number three is external ballistics, uh, the study of the passage of projectile through space or the air and or the air. So external ballistics, so uh, study the or passage of projectile or space or in the air. Last is terminal ballistics, the study of the interaction of projectile with, with its target, whether the whether that be flesh or for a hunting bullet, steel or an anti-tank round or or even a furnace slug for industrial slug disruptor. So terminal ballistics is uh, it's study how interaction of projectile uh, with its yung unsay like unsa niya pag hit the target or uh, with its uh, ballistics is uh, gikan pud siya sa word nga ballista is a gigantic bow or catapult which was used to hurl large objects such as stones at a particular distance to deter animals or enemy forces. So, gigantic aling sa it used it used for uh, it used for balista is used for ginagamit kuno sa una sa gera. Uh, Today, the word ballistics is frequently used mostly in the press and in the police parlance to firearm identification. So ballistics, so it's a science itself because it involves from systematic knowledge, research and development, training, experience and education, those who pioneered in this field. So ang ballistics is a science. It involves systematics and it's so kinahanglan niya po in a field because like ang study lang din is like mga police officer because it's study with on how ballistics important. So, uh, technically speaking, it refers to the science of firearms identification which involves the scientific examination of ballistics exhibits such as fired bullets, shells, firearms, and allied matters used in crime. Legally speaking, ballistics is the microscopic examination of fire cartridge, cases of bullets, together with the proceeding and presentation by means of photography of what is revealed by the microscope. Ballistic theory. Ballistic is the scientific study of the population and motion of projectiles such as bullets, artillery shells, rockets, and guided missiles. Also included the study of destructive action such projectiles. So the drag of projectile moving head is now usually divided into three parts. Uh, First, the bow resistance due to air pressure at the head of the projectile. So in bow resistance, it's deal with air pressure and the head at the head of the projectile. Next is skin friction caused by the friction of air moving along the middle portion or the body. So skin friction is uh, friction of air moving in the body of a firearm. Number three is uh, base drag due to the under pressure and disturbance of the air behind the base. So ang base drag is more on under pressure disturbance of the behind due to under pressure. Uh, let's proceed to the motion. There are three motions of the bullet. So so ibig sabihin dito na yun lumalabas ang ah, yung three motions. If you have kung paano mo kung paano mo tinira yung target. First is direct motion. So it's a forward of motion of the bullet. Uh, so ibig sabihin nito ay kung example is pag tinira mo yung target mo didiretso yun sa target mo. Second is the rotary. So it refers the action of the bullet passing through. So a repelled bore barrel firearm. So sabot dan is kung matira ka sa imong target, so naamagi na mahitabo nga move. So ang dagan sa bala is mo tuyok lang sa sulod. Last is translational action. Action of the bullet once it hits the target and subsequently reconcentrated. So in terms in maigo na yung mahit na naman yung target. Ito na ang tinatawag natin na translational. So, so so internal ballistics. Interior ballistics involves with one is ignition of the primer, two flames of produce, three combustion of the gunpowder. 4. Energy that is generated. 5. Force pressure developed. 6. Velocity of the bullet from the chamber to the muzzle. 7. Rotation of the bullet. And last, engraving of the cylindrical surface of the bullet. So interior interior ballistics deals with the temperature, volume, and pressure of gases resulting the combustion of propellant of the gun. So interior ballistics is deal it deals with the temperature of volume and pressure. So ga-result na din siya mag-result na og combustion which the propellant charge in the gun. So dili na or moinit uh, na pa-apply na ang ignition para moinit ang pulbura. It also deals with the work performance by the expansion of the gases on the gun and its carriage of and the projectile. Some of the critical elements involve the study of ballistic. Interior ballistics are the transitional weight charged by weight projectile. So the length of bore, OPM size, shape, and density its propellant gains different guns and related problem of maximum minimum muzzle pressure. So external ballistics, they are parts of external ballistics. So muzzle blaze created the muzzle point uh, diri kaagi o dari ang kusog inig buto madungog na to ang kusog nga buto pag mag pusil ka. Muscle energy, so energy generated point dito lumalabas nagkakaroon ng enerhiya para lumabas ang bala. So, trajectory, so trajectory is kalayon sa bala kung asa taman musulod ang gravity daw muanam ka layo or distance of long take the bullet. Next is range, distance or kalayon sa imong target. So ang range, so naay gigamit nga measured kay na may it's na may distance angay nimo i-target. So accurate, so kung paano makontrol, so kung dili ka accurate sa kapusil, so dili way naay posibilidad nga dili nimo ma-hit imong target. Next is effective. Matawag siyang effective if imong target is maigo kay so nga involved man nga nakabalog ka kay na may effective, so maigo pag maigo yung target to na makita ang effective. Next, maximum kalayon sa maximum is kung sa kalayon ang maabtan sa bala. Next is maximum effective, so pag malayo ang imong target, so nagay posibilidad nga dili nimo siya ma-hit o if dili ka accurate o effective sa kapusil. That's all. Thank you.